What's up, guys? Tom here from the Bass and Brews, where if you can't catch a fish, you can at least catch a buzz. And we just installed our Eagle Eye 9 on the front of my boat. So what I'm going to do is kind of just run through a couple tips and tricks, you know, some things that I kind of learned as I was going through here. Hopefully that might help you install your Eagle Eye 9. Or while we're out here working on the boat, I chose a shock top for today's buzz. And it's just a really nice, it's a Belgium white ale. It's just a nice, easy drinking beer. I say it's a great summer beer. Not quite summer where I'm at yet, but finally got a nice day, so why not pull out a nice summery type beer? And I think it's great. If you haven't had them before, take a look. If you like Blue Moon, I think you'll like this one. All right, let's get to those tips and tricks. So as you get going, you're always going to want to check out your installation guides. These are the two important installation guides to come in the box here. So this is all inside of the Lowrance box. This one is about installing your transducer, and this one is about installing the actual unit itself. There's a lot of different languages of these, so make sure you get the one that works for you. I think they're a little light on instructions. As you kind of see here, this is pretty much not a whole lot in here. Same thing with this, so that's where hopefully these tips and tricks are going to help out. So first off, the way I kind of started out, I started out with the power on mine. So this small cable here, this guy is your power cable. So I've got that routing down into my battery box. You're going to have to kind of figure out the best way to route that down to yours. But as far as the first thing, you're going to make sure that you install this fuse line. This thing, this piece here, all comes with the unit, but it's not attached out of the box. So you're gonna have to do your own wiring, attach that guy up before you ever attach it into your battery. So that's really about it with your electrical side. That's pretty simple. One cable just connects right up to your battery or into a fuse box or whatever you might be using in your boat. So now we're gonna kind of look at the wiring coming out to the motor here. So down here on the trolling motor, we've got the transducer right here mounted onto the motor itself. This guy needs to be parallel with the actual shaft. So we've got to make sure that that's parallel. And then it's going to be sitting with that 45 degrees facing forward. And you mount it onto this screw, not to this here. This is actually for the transom mount version. So just this guy onto the mount here. So that's the way you mount that to your motor. And then coming up along here, so you really got to make sure when you route your wire along your shaft, you understand how your motor rotates and how to actually fit that on there without pinching once it gets up to the top or anything like that. But the best way to adhere your wire onto the actual shaft itself is to just use electrical tape. So this is the preferred way to do it. The reason why it works really well is because if something were to get caught or whatever, it would then rip the tape instead of hurting your cable itself. So I've got a few different spots where I've got it connected here. Up here is where my inner shaft rotates against the outer shaft, so I have this extra here just to make sure that it can rotate and not get stuck and won't actually pull the cable itself or pull on any of my mounts. Brought that up, routed that along my piece here, and then it just comes down, forks, comes up into my unit. So that's really what you want to make sure you keep in mind when you're putting it on your actual motor. These little clips here that come with, these actually just pop on to the end of the cable there. So you just press it on and that's it. Then just connect it up into the back of the unit. last lastly, in here, when you connect these up to your unit, use some terminal grease. So this is a dielectric silicone compound. This you can get at a normal hardware store. So you want to put this on the leads when you connect them into here. It'll help to keep them from corroding if any water or anything like that gets in there. So this is definitely something good that you're going to want to use. Don't forget, if you are not mounting this into your dash, to put these little clips in here. So these guys come in this package. Really nice and easy to install. You just kind of put it right on top, and then you see there's a little slot right in here. There's a slot on top. Press in place, and there you go. There are 4 of these, top, bottom, and on both sides. Well, that is pretty much it, guys. It's a pretty simple install. I know I didn't go through every single step, but really just try to throw off some tips and tricks, some things that I learned while going through this, and hopefully some of that helps you out. I haven't used this out on the water yet. I literally just installed it today, so once I get on the water, if I notice some new things about how the install maybe didn't work or other things that worked out great, I'll make sure to put those in the comments below. But yeah, I cannot wait to get this thing out on the water. I think what's happening this coming weekend, so stay tuned for a new video of us fishing out there on a river, I think. Probably going for some spring walleyes. So yeah, that's it for us. And you know what we say, if you can't catch a fish, you can at least catch a buzz. Bass and brews.